been a long time since I played. We just gotta wait for Ashley.
Is your tablet good for charging right now?
So you can charge?
Probably not, but yes.
Okay.
87%, and I'm not draining it like I was.
This will charge real quick.
Yeah, you have the adaptive fast charger for yours.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to pick that up.
It's like 20 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Full battery.
Oh, it's not bad.
That's how my phone works too.
I know I played this one before.
You did, but only one time, and it was a long time ago. I've only ever played it twice. I've tried to get more people to play it, and they're kind of like, Part of it is it's very chaotic. You're reacting to what other people are doing, because everybody plays everything at the same time.
So we can go Cyclops and Cyclops?
Pretty much. We'll each need a die to start the game to find out who the dealer is. And then as soon as she gets down here, we'll go live.
So you should have given him the black and her the green.
Meh.
You know they're going to do that.
Whatever. They're going to roll what they got.
Do we have to?
You might end up being the dealer. I think it's the lowest roll.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yep, the person who rolls the lowest is the dealer.
Oh, we
Oh,
tied.
might be us, so we'll just wait until Ashley rolls.
Well, it's not like she can roll.
Oh, those will go back in the bank.
Okay.
Because usually you roll all 5 dice. And what we're trying to do is collect one of each color of these.
Okay.
One of each color.
Yeah.
Five
You need
colors.
to,
But
if you
there's only
notice, there's
enough
only
for 4 people to get that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So one person is going to be screwed no matter what.
Yep.
And if you're sneaky, you screw multiple
There are so
people.
many people who have accidentally won this game. Eliza, when Ryan was in Eliza where we played it with them, and she's like, I'm not sure how to play this game, and she just destroyed us. It's one of those types of things, because if you get the right cards,
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to have a huge strategy. You just have to pay attention to your cards.
Yeah.
And if you react the right way to what other people are doing, you can just totally sweep the game.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not like, it's not random effects really. I mean, because you do have some control, but she just was like, oh, this is perfect. You just pay attention to your cards.
Yeah.
Roll that yellow die.
Okay.
All right, it's you and me, Beth.
Of course it is.
This would be the game where she would roll high.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch back to live so that people aren't staring at this screen.
Excuse me. Apparently there were bones in my meatballs. Just kidding.
3.
I like bananas.
All right, so I'm the dealer. I need the rest of the dice, please. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna determine, because we start out with I think 2 tokens if I recall correctly. All right, so what I'm going to do is roll. I'm going to take the lowest value token of the highest rolled die. So I'm going to take the lowest blue, which is a 1. That's one of my starting dice. And then I think it goes, let me just see which way we go. And it's the person to my left, so it'll be you next. I think it goes backwards at some point. Yeah, it will go
So
reverse.
take the lowest value of the highest die, so that's good.
Yeah.
No, no.
If there's a tie, what you're going to do is take the lowest value of whatever the 2 are.
Okay.
So another black.
Alright, so she gets an 8. And Ian?
Whoa.
Damn.
So I think you get a red.
Yeah.
You're at 4.
Here you go. And you're going to roll twice. You're going to do this twice. We're going to go backwards.
So, wow.
So red, blue, and yellow. The lowest of the
So 7,
3.
6, or
That's mine. So
So 7,
7,
7,
6,
Oh, six. Yep.
or
or-
no, 7,
or
5. It's 7,
it's
5.
the 5. Oh, it is
or-
5. Okay, yeah. You take the lowest of the 3.
5.
And then do it again because you get to do. We go backwards this time. Because I went first, I go last next time.
So it is.
Black or yellow. Lowest between 2 is the yellow. Oh, you can't have. Oh, yeah, you can. Sorry.
Okay.
You can have the same color. Yep. It's actually good that you have the same color sometimes, but not always.
Yeah, 'cause they're gonna need 2 of each.
Yeah.
One of
Plus,
each.
also bedding. Having different colors really helps for bedding.
So
Yellow
black
or
or
yellow?
black. So
Black.
that's black.
Thank you.
I'm playing roulette. Whoa.
So yellow or
Black
blue?
or blue? Or yellow or blue?
Blue.
10.
10.
Did I get the wrong one?
Yeah.
I'm a
What did I grab?
bruise.
It's the 10,
You
sorry.
have
Oh.
You can't. It's okay. It is 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a mermaid.
Is it
Yellow
4?
or blue, so
No, it's
blue.
3.
3 something.
Oh, so your tablet hasn't switched over?
No, my tablet has on the
Can I
top,
have it
not
on
on
the
the
back,
on the weather app.
That's
Okay.
alright.
Yeah.
The big one's the weather app. So.
I'm like, it says
During-
4. I didn't think it was that late, but hey.
Black.
When
Who's
the
last?
clocks went back an hour, it caused a bug, and nobody could text or like send or receive.
It was
text
like the
for,
Millennium Bug.
Yeah, I
But
mean, it was for
actually
like
happened.
15 minutes, but yeah.
Okay. So the next thing that okay, so we've got all our thingies. Let's see. There's something I have to do with the okay. Sorry. It's been a while since I've played this.
It's fine.
Maybe it's the number of players in the game. The discard cards are hidden. Remove from the game. They seed the deck. Sorry, I think I have to take out 10 of the uncommons. I think it's just straight up. I get to pick. There are 35 uncommon cards. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to get rid of some of the uncommons. Am I not wrong? Do you remember that?
I have no idea.
Never
It's
played
been way
one.
too long.
I
Yeah.
haven't played either.
It's been so long. I thought I would remember this game, but it's been a little bit of time.
I just remember the awesome token.
Yeah, they all have. Yeah, that thing is cool. One thing I'm going to bring up before I start shuffling any of these, if you notice, there's different colors, but it's kind of the same cards. That will make sense later. But these are their base power, and then you add some die rolls to it based on whatever the current roll is.
Okay.
Then they have powers. So sometimes you want the highest roll, sometimes you want the lowest roll, or the lowest total. Uncommons are the same exact thing. It's literally power, color, and power amount, color, and then special ability. That's all that the cards do, which is kind of interesting. And then I just need to figure out how many of these, because I thought for sure. Okay, here we go. Zealand must choose 10. Okay, so I choose 10. It's been a long time, so I'm not sure what these do. So we're just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna draw 10 at random and see what happens. I haven't played enough to know like which ones are good and which ones are really good. They are better than the common. These are the common cards. These have better powers. So we're just gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's typically only like one of each of these, which is the other thing that's really nice about them. So now we shuffle these guys together. It looks kind of like a
You
face.
get to punch
like that
everyone.
thing. It's super, feel the weight of that sucker. It's double-sided. War and
This
diplomacy.
is evil.
Yeah, you
It's
could
a
hurt
really high
somebody
quality.
with
There's
that.
a crappy like,
More.
cardboard one, but if you kickstarted, you could get the metal one, which was just gorgeous. Yep.
War and what diplomacy?
Yeah, war and diplomacy. If we're in a diplomacy round, you want the lowest score. If we're in a war round, you want the highest total. Alright, I think we're almost done shuffling here, sorry. Okay. Okay. We got the alliance tokens, we got that. And then I have to withdraw, I have to discard 15 cards now. Alright, we don't look at these.
I really like the almond ones with those too.
And this is
Grab those.
our deck for the game. And we get 7. Don't show anybody your cards, obviously.
But we can look at
Yeah, you will be surprised if we blindly
them.
Surprise!
the nice thing about the tablecloth. They slide pretty
Yeah.
good.
Well, yeah.
Alright, double check please and make sure that you have 7.
I do.
Okay. Okay.
I do as well.
Yeah.
Now the first thing we do is the person who is in last place rolls the dice. Now there's special abilities that you get. We'll talk about them if you get them, but there are special abilities for like all of the same numbers. So if you have all 6s, all 5s. There are special abilities if you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, there are special abilities if you have I think 3 3s and 2 5s. So if you get those die rolls, and there are a way to modify your rolls where you can attempt to do that. But if you get those die rolls, you get a special ability that goes off. And because I didn't memorize them, we're going to figure that out as we go. Actually, I'm going to put the draw pile over here so that when we put our cards, they'll be out here. So what we need to do is find out who is in last place, and that's based on your alliance tokens. And right now that would be Beth
Me.
because she has 2 of the same color. Well, usually it goes by amount. but
Either way, I
because-
lose.
Yeah. Oh, alright.
That's why I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's me.
You get to roll the dice this turn.
Okay.
And then...
Full house.
What's
I
the
know, I got a
highest
full
number? Oh,
I
you
got-
do?
I got a plus.
Alright, so special power goes off.
Yay, special power.
Alright, so for a full house, which is
Right there.
called a throne, you immediately
Yeah,
take an
yeah.
alliance token from the bank. The player may take an alliance token that matches the color of one of the dice in the pair, not the 3 of the kind. So you can take one of these 2 colors.
So
Okay.
probably blue then.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna say, does it? Yeah.
then you have to take the lowest value, but it doesn't matter because there's only one.
I'm already shut up.
Not yet, because we take each other's tokens.
Oh.
These tokens do not.
I
you don't keep
started
these.
shut out of black, so
No, you do
don't
not.
say anything.
You do not keep them. So we already have the full house. That's pretty
Oh, you
sweet.
are shut up.
Yeah, you guys took all the black.
Yeah, there's if you get a full house, which is called a throne, or if you get a king straight, which is 5 consecutive dice. Well, I guess there isn't anything for all of the same. It's just the straight. So if you get a straight or a full house, if you get a straight, the
there's
player
no
who
Yahtzee.
rolls the dice, the player who rolled the dice immediately takes an alliance token from the bank. The player must take an alliance token that matches the color of the lowest value of the highest value die from the bank. So it's very similar to what she just did, except she was limited to what she could take. The player chooses the alliance token color, but must take the lowest. So it's a little bit similar. Oh, there is a 5 of the kind. It's called poison. If you get all 5 of a kind, the player that rolled the dice poisons an opponent of his or her choosing. That player that rolled the dice immediately takes all of the poison player's alliance tokens.
Wow. That's
Yahtzee.
Okay. That's
Yahtzee! Okay, so
I did
this
that
is
right.
the dice we're working with right now because she rolled our dice pool. Whoops, these are 3s. This is the dice we're working with. This is the numbers and colors that we're adding. So if I play a blue card, I would be adding this die value to it. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
So, okay. We don't need to deal with that. She's already done the bonus, and now we move into the betting phase. Now what you do... Oh, actually, sorry. We have to actually pick a winning token. And because there's 3 colors that are the highest, I think you get to pick.
But there are no blues left in the bank.
Well, it's not the
Oh,
highest
I mean,
anyway.
yeah.
It's
There's no
red.
black left in the bank.
Yeah.
it
Let
has
me
to
just
be
check
red
the
or green.
lowest value alliance token of the tied colors. So it's going to
2
be
green.
this one. This is our current prize for this round.
Okay.
So if you need a green, which pretty much all of us do, this is a good
Yeah,
time.
'cause all 4 of them are still in there.
So during the betting phase, you risk losing your alliance tokens. So if you notice, we all have alliance tokens to start with. This is what we bet with. If we lose the round, though, after we bet, we could lose these tokens.
Okay. Could, but not necessarily.
There are times where you don't.
Okay.
But it is possible that you could. So what you're going to do is, I think we start with you. Let me just double check. Sorry, I used to know this game, but it's been a year since we played it. Okay, so now if you win the bet, you don't get this token. It gives you this. You get to decide whether it's going to be a diplomacy phase, where we're going for the lowest value number, or a war phase.
Okay.
It also, I think, lets you choose whether you go first or last if you have this coin.
Okay.
So essentially, you become the challenger. You have control of this round. So each player is allowed to bet only once per round. The betting starts with the player to the left of the player who rolled the dice, so it would be me. And then it continues in clockwise order. Now, each player may pass or bet any number of his or her alliance tokens up to the max of 3 tokens. You can only do 3 tokens ever. Excuse me. If 2 people bet, like if I bet this, we'll do it with Beth. If she bet 11, let's say she did both of her yellows, and then somebody bet less than that with 2 different colors. None of us have that, but let's say I had 2 and the 1. We're just going to use this as a bet for an example, okay? My value is less than hers, but I have 2 different colors, so I am the winning bettor. Does that make sense? 2 different colors is actually higher value than 2 of the same color, regardless of the facing.
Okay.
However, if I had 2 greens, let's say I had this 11. Well, that's not gonna work.
11 and 11.
Let's pretend this was
8.
a green. Okay. Let's say it was a green, and I had 10, and she had 11, and they're the same color. Then she would win because it's based on value. So if you have the same number of tokens of the same color, it's based on value. If I only bet an 18, and she bet the 20, she would win. Do you see what I mean? So we do the number value if it's the same, like
If it's only one color.
or 2 of the same color, and other
But it's
people
only
bet
one
2 of
color.
the
And I
same color.
assume if there's like multiple people with 2 different colors, then it goes back to numerical for those between those people.
Correct. Yep, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So even if I had a 1, a 2, and a 4, and and Beth played like a 20, like say she bet that, and I bet a 1 and a 2 and a 4 in 3 different colors, I still win because I had 3 different colors in my bet. Does that make
And even
sense?
if you had 1, 2, and 4, if he had only 3 and 5, you would still win because you had 3 colors. He only had 2.
Yes.
More colors
So
wins.
yes.
Right.
So you first check to see how many colors are bet. If there's not a real big difference, then you go by denomination value. Does that make sense?
Took away the bags. That was
No. Yeah, I didn't touch it.
So I hope that makes sense.
All right, and then,
So it says right here, a bet of 2 alliance tokens is always higher than a bet of 1 alliance token, regardless of the sum of the alliance values. So again, if I did this and then Beth bet her 2 tokens,
Yeah.
she's risking 2, so she wins.
Yeah.
The denomination is different. So a bet of alliance 2 always is higher than a bet of 1 token, regardless of value. A bet of 2 different colored alliance tokens is always higher than a bet of 2 matching colored alliance tokens. And a bet of 3 alliance tokens is usually higher than a bet of 2 alliance tokens, regardless of the sum of the alliance values of the 3 alliance tokens. However, in the case where all 3 alliance tokens are the same color, a bet of 2 different colors would beat the 3 of the
right.
same. Because it's variety. You're risking your win, basically, because you need that variety. So does that make sense?
Yes.
When another player makes a
Mostly.
higher bet than a different player than the previous bet, that previous bet is immediately negated, and those tokens come back to you. So you push up to say what you're going to bet. So I'm betting 18. If somebody beats me, I put it back. Theirs stays up front. So until you finally have a winner. The winners will stay up front for that round, because those are the tokens they're risking this round.
Yeah.
So there's 1 round,
Ashley
Or-
needs some caffeine already.
multiple, or how many? Did you just keep going round and around and around?
Yeah.
Till
Yep.
there's a
Until you
winner?
pass, people start passing.
Okay.
I mean,
So
eventually you'll run out of
so-
tokens.
So this is basically like poker Yahtzee.
Well, it's like, what do you want to risk? Because
Right.
if you put this bet up here and then somebody else wins the round, guess what they get to do? They get to take your token. You're risking the token to control the round because you
But
think you can win.
But you just said that if your bet gets beaten, you take your tokens back.
Yeah, but let's say I didn't. Let's say I did this and I won. So I gained control of this, but these are now here.
Okay.
You're risking them. They stay in front
Okay.
of you. You don't put them in the pool.
Okay. What you win is
So,
the token to continue.
You get to control the round. So I'm like, I think I can win diplomacy based on my card. So I hit diplomacy, but if somebody else wins,
Okay.
they can choose this
Okay. That
or one of these.
there was a continuation to that
If they
story that I
already
didn't
have a
realize
green,
was
for
happening.
example,
Yes.
they have to take one of mine. They have to take a different color. So you are risking your. That's why if you do different colors, because it's a bigger risk, because you may not keep those tokens if you don't win the round.
Okay.
If you happen to be the one who won the bet.
Okay.
So does that make sense?
So the bet isn't really that important.
The bet is to get
it's
this,
only
and this
to the
can
winner.
be very
The
important.
winner gets
depending-
screwed over. It's only the winner
Yes.
that gets screwed over. It's not like you lose anything by betting.
unless you win.
Right.
And then don't win.
Right.
Right.
Because afterwards you do the actual
Because basically
combat
what you're
phase.
really gambling with is that you think you'll win the round based on getting the control of it.
Yes, you want
Right.
control of the round.
Yeah.
And okay.
And control of the round can be very powerful.
So, right. Okay.
Okay. So and then we move on to the challenge phase. So let's say I won and I had bet these two. These are considered out of play. So for
You
any
can't use
instance,
them for
if you have a
anything
card that plays off of your tokens, for example, I would have nothing because I bet both of mine. The rest of you would be fine because you pulled your tokens back.
Yeah.
Make sense? So just keep in mind but also things that affect your tokens, that like for passing around and stuff, these
Don't
would not be
affect you.
affected because they are not considered in my play area. Does that make
So
sense?
you won't necessarily lose anything.
Correct. Yeah,
because
that's
of the
another
round.
reason why sometimes it's good to take a big risk because it can protect you.
Especially if you have cards in your hand that you're going to play in the round that will do things like that.
Yep. Now, if you are the challenger, which means you won this token, before we begin the challenge phase, you pick a die, and you have to pick one die. It doesn't matter which one. You're the one who picks, but it must be one of them, and you roll it. So sometimes you can actually create another scenario where you get a special die roll. Because if all the dice were in here and I rolled a 3 again, I now get that benefit. So you must roll one die, any color you choose. Bless you. You choose the round type and you tell everybody. So it's either a diplomacy round or we're going to do a war round. So you have to put this up so everybody knows what round we're doing. And then, let me see. The challenger sees round type counter, blah, blah, blah. Places it near the bet so we know what's at risk. And then the challenger chooses whether you will go first or last. Because these cards will get played in order. So we don't play our cards simultaneously. We decide what we're going to use. And then we just play as we go.
Do you play face up or?
You play face up, but your hand is always face down. So whatever you pick, you don't do this. You play, everybody reacts, essentially.
So everybody
So
else will know what you play.
Sometimes it's best to be last as a challenger because you are the last person who reacts. If you play first and everybody fucks you over, you're done. It depends on what you get. Each player will play a card, and then the round type determines. And the round type is diplomacy or war. Again, war you want the highest. Diplomacy you want the lowest number.
Okay, so did you say when you win, do you go first playing the card?
You choose.
You choose.
You choose whether you go first or last. You
oh.
say, I will go first.
Okay.
I will go last.
Aha.
That's the benefit of having that. And then we each play a card. And depending on the round type, and you basically you get to do the special effect if it's applicable, and then you just add your numbers.
So do you want to use? Is there a card in that those things that you?
We can't
use?
show them because we can't know
Oh,
what's
those
not in
are
the
all
deck.
okay. I was just.
But that's what I was
Not that
telling
we
you.
know.
Look at your hand. I mean, you have
Yeah.
everybody has a special power.
Yeah.
Every single one of them has a special power. It's usually a reaction of some kind.
Yeah.
And then your number on the upper left is your value that you're adding the dice to.
So we only play one card.
Yes. We're only going to play one card in the entire round, and then we're
Okay.
going to get a card at the end of that round.
Okay, so we play one card. We do whatever it says based on, and we get to add those if we need to. And
You always add the dice. So if I play a red card, I'm adding the red die to it, no matter what.
Okay.
My total value is the card number plus the die.
Ah.
So if I have
So
a 9,
if it's
a
war,
red 9,
if
and
it's
we're in
war,
diplomacy.
you probably want to use one of these
Yeah.
colors just because you have the higher score.
Yep.
Unless you have a really high score in one of these two colors.
Yeah, or sometimes having the higher score, you can fuck people over with your special ability.
Right.
So it depends.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you win, you get to take an alliance token from the spoil. So it might be this one. It could be some of these.
So you add your power on your card and the dice based on your
Depending
card.
on if you're war,
So-
you add them together. Well, either way, you add them together. It's
Yeah.
just a
So in
question
this
of
case, Ian, let's say he won this round, he has to take a color he doesn't already have.
Right.
So this is safe. He can now choose my blue or the green that's in the bank.
Oh,
Make sense?
Yeah.
okay.
If he was the one who put it up, it doesn't matter. He's going to take whatever's there, even if he already has that color.
Right.
He doesn't have a choice.
Yes.
Because it's the only color
Yes.
that's not his.
Yeah. If the challenge winner already has all of the colors of the tokens that are in the spoils, or there are no spoils to be taken, he may opt to choose an alternate action. And depending on whether it's war or diplomacy, you can move coins clockwise. We're gonna get there. If that happens, we'll look it up.
Okay.
And then we take all of the cards from the current round. They get discarded into like a community stack, and then everybody gets one more card, and that's it. Winning the game, you just need one of each color. That's the basics of it.
When you get one of each color, game's over?
Yep.
Okay.
As soon as you do, you win.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm just going to look at my cards real quick.
Oh, excuse me. My apologies.
It's okay. Okay, so I was to the left of her, so I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna pass.
So out of curiosity, you do get whatever ability you play in the round on the
Yeah.
card,
Mhm.
regardless of whether you win or lose?
Yeah,
The
it
round?
happens before you even, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we tally up all our points afterwards.
Because there are some things here that are kind of nice
Because some
to
things
use.
will change the die value.
Yeah, some things are nice to use, but would screw me over in winning or losing.
Yeah.
So, but I might do it just to get the ability used.
That's perfectly
Okay.
fine, yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
So you pass.
Especially if somebody else is about to win, even if it doesn't help you in that round, you can prevent them from winning.
Yeah, especially
for
the,
example.
yeah, it's good.
So
Yep.
that one.
Okay. One worth 3, you know, because
Yeah.
it's possible if somebody else bets a black, which we would kick your bet, but you know what I mean. All right, Ashley, do you want to bet? You could get away with betting just the 8 because his value is 3.
Yeah.
All right, so you pull yours back if she beat you. And then Ian, do you want to bet? You could do the same exact thing and take hers away. You don't have to, but you can. All right, Ashley, pull yours
I'll take
back.
her go home.
Beth, would you like to? You don't have to risk your 20, but you could. Or you could risk both your yellows. Are you cold?
A little bit.
Weird.
Yeah. I got my hoodie.
It does feel a little cooler now than it did, but
Yeah. I mean, it
It's
feels a
still
little
not
bit colder,
cold,
but I'm
but-
like,
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't think you get
it's
turn the
probably
heat
because you're
on or
falling
anything.
asleep.
yeah, the more tired you get, the
You got
more
a long
sensitive
ways
you
to
are
go, lady.
Oh, I know.
Not even halfway yet.
I'll be fine. It's when I'm playing, I'm fine. It's
Yeah.
the explaining,
So,
which is necessary, obviously. But
yeah, I'm gonna pass if I can't beat
Okay.
11.
Ian controls the round.
Okay.
So it's a good idea to put the token,
And
move it.
does it go in
Yeah,
the-
but move the war token up near it so you know
Oh.
what's at risk.
Okay.
Well, you need to.
I'm calling it a war token,
Yeah,
but
you have
he's
to
gonna.
choose
You
whether
get to
it's
choose
war.
whether it's gonna be war or diplomacy, and that will determine what cards you're gonna play, possibly.
Hmm. No, I'm gonna keep more.
Okay. So highest value is what wins the day.
Mhm.
Do you want to go first or last?
I would like to go last.
All right. So Beth will go first.
And it's going to be the highest one wins?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, the scores go up too, but I think that will. I think that might do it.
What is it? You roll everything?
I roll the black and up to 2 others
Ooh.
and roll them all together.
Oh, war troll. Wow, that's pretty nasty.
Well, yeah,
Blood
he's-
all over his axe and stuff.
But that's still a 17.
Oh, you add them together? Roll a black die and up to 2 other dice.
I don't.
Roll all together, but
Oh,
you
okay.
basically are 12.
Okay. Alright. I would have been better off leaving it alone.
Well, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I thought
and you could have
I thought I
screwed a
added
whole bunch
them
of
all.
other people for all you know.
Yeah, I thought I added them together, but that's why I played them. I'm like, yeah, I get 3. I get 3. Oh, yeah, added to whom he's gonna
You
win.
got 12. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to try.
And that's why I grabbed the highest scores.
Yeah, I'm going to try a knight, which lets me roll the green die or the highest value. Non-green, I'm going to roll the green.
Good roll. Good roll.
Is that green?
Uh,
Yeah.
I think
Card's
so.
green.
Yeah. Usually if it asks you to roll that same color, a lot of times it's the same color. If it says don't roll that color, it's that color. If that made sense, which I don't think it did.
So you can play something cool, or you can play something that will potentially be
really bad.
Or,
Look at eye booger.
oh, you never know. Something else may screw it over.
I'm gonna play the wizard, which allows me to change 1 die to any value. I'm putting this to a 4, so I have the full house.
Ooh.
I don't know what that does, but I'm doing it.
That lets you take a token
token.
from. You can take. Let's see. There's green, red. I'm sorry. The 3.
You take
You take from the 3, not the pair. So you have to take blue, yellow, or black.
the highest.
The
you
lowest.
Take the lowest.
Yep.
So that's.
So does everybody? So does that mean when it's her turn, she has a full house?
Nope.
again?
You have to roll it, which
You have
is
to roll- okay.
what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sort of. What
Yeah.
he did. He forced it, but it's still.
He force picked it.
That's a good one. Easy way to get a token. You don't even have to win the round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking I was gonna have to hold on for that for like half the game. in order to use it.
That's a good one. Everybody's got uniques.
What happens if you? What happens if you tie the totals?
I think you determine tiebreaker by your tokens. That's tiebreaker is your tokens. So you would look at your tokens, which means you have 1 red. And it's literally how we talked about tiebreakers for bets.
So like if we tied, because I have 2 colors and he has 1, I win.
Right.
Pretty much, if you tie anybody, they win because everybody else has more than
Right.
1 color.
And so that's the bank over there.
Yeah. That's the bank. That's the spoils,
Right.
and that's the risk, or potential spoils.
Yes.
Yeah, you all have a
So
card.
this means I can just take a red one.
What does it say?
Take 1 red alliance token from the bank when played, or at the end of the next player's turn, you may change war to diplomacy or vice versa.
You have to take
I'll
the lowest
take the
value.
token.
Everybody's getting different colors very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I gave everybody but me uniques. That's good. That's good. Oh, I messed up. I should have played this card. Next time. Mm-hmm. Next time. Mm-hmm. What you wanna do? Shot on jaw.
Oh wait. No, yeah, that's tied. Since I can't win, I'm just gonna fuck everything up.
That's okay.
I have questions about entirely how this works, but so
What?
Cleric.
I'm playing the cleric. So if the value of the green die matches the value of another die, which it does, all players must pass an alliance token to the right or left, or to the left. You choose the color and direction.
Yep.
So
It can mean some people don't pass anything if they don't have the color.
Mhm.
And if it's a color you want or need, you can just be like, all black goes this way, all yellow goes this way, all red goes this way. So you want to look and see
but it's
what...
just a single token.
Yeah, and it's 1 pass. So it's like, do you want red or blue? Or do you want yellow or blue? And then you pick, and then make it sure that you get it. So you won't have to pass anything if you do it that way. If you do blue, it's probably better for you because
Yeah.
then you just pick
Everybody
which side
has
you
blue.
want based on the token value. Stop hissing.
Yeah, blue right, I guess.
Blue,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he wants the 20.
Still not gonna win, but
Yeah, you didn't win this one. So Beth did. So you can choose to take the green if you want to, or you can take the black 13. You need them both, so either one you're allowed to take.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 13 because I'd be out of
Goes
black.
back to the bank.
I mean, I have multiple chances. I have chances to get.
Right.
Alright, so pass your cards this way. Those go in the discard.
and then we all get a new card, right?
Yep, we'll deal out another one.
And did the dice go?
The dice stay right where they are for a second. We have to
Ah.
determine who the
Okay.
last player is again. So that is going to be 8 and 7. That would be Ashley. Roll his dice. Which means Ian's going to start the bid this turn. Once we find out what she gets for dice.
We have kind.
Wow. Nope, you don't get 3 of a kind, but it's close to a full house.
Damn it. Close but no cigar.
Alright, so we're going to take the lowest determination of the highest we can't, so it's going to be the next one. So it's a 3-way tie between yellow, blue, and green. Green again. That's our risk. Well, no, I mean our possible spoils. So now you can choose to bet if you want to. If you want to take control again. What's that?
I'm assuming I'm probably not gonna keep this, but what the hell?
Whoa.
Okay, can't do that. Wow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I'm not.
I'm going to pass as well because I have crap.
I don't know.
Pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you win.
Alright, you win it again.
You win the round.
And
You're warring again?
I am warring again.
Okay.
And I will go last again.
You're going last again? Thank you. Take the lowest value alliance token from the bet, only if the bet has 2 or more total alliance tokens.
That's this one. Oh,
Oh.
the bet. It's the bet. She's right. It's from the bet. This is the spoils. Yours is the bet.
Okay.
Damn.
I couldn't do it before because you only bet
And you just won.
No, I don't have a green.
She doesn't say green.
she said every day.
Oh,
wins this
every
round,
color.
she
Not-
wins.
sorry.
Yeah.
Beth is just gonna
Yeah,
win
with a-
her
with-
life.
I know. I know, because she's got more donations than us, too, I think.
No, I don't. She
You
does.
don't?
Actually,
No, I have
That's
the
just-
hot-
you
Oh,
do.
now
you got,
you
you got
have-
some.
I have
you got some good
nothing.
numbers.
I haven't
I
had a
was
donation
number
in...
1 before
weeks.
the D stepped in.
Yeah, they didn't even give you the bacon money.
I actually spent more on the video equipment and everything than
You
I
got
made in donations.
donations.
Aw.
Okay.
But at least
so,
not more than the whole team made.
And we can use this stuff every year. So,
Right, exactly.
alright. I think I'm going to do... Because there's no way I can... Well, maybe. Can I win? Maybe... You know what? No. I'm going to do this. I'm going to play the cleric. So if the yellow die matches another one, which it does,
Which it does. You're gonna
I get to pick a color, and I'm going to pick yellow right. Thank you.
Do you have any yellow?
Nope, she doesn't.
Of course not.
That's it for me. I can't win any other way, so I need another color, an easier way.
Mm-hmm.
Still something in my eye. My goodness. That is very annoying.
That's a lot of fur flying.
I think that's probably what it is. There's probably like a little piece of cat hair or something, but I can't quite, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play the diplomat, which lets me switch cards with a player.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take yours, and I get to use the ability right away. And I'm
What?
gonna set yellow left.
He's like, I take that shit right back. I still get a yellow though. Yay! So I'm happy with that. And this is war, so God, 5.
Dragon.
Ooh.
Card with a base power of 8 or greater cannot be played after this card is played.
Wow.
You wanted to go last.
This is the second
time it screwed him.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
He's like, remember this game? Fuck that game.
If we win,
He's like,
Oh,
I hate this
actually,
game.
I don't think it matters.
Might still
I'm
do
I'm
it.
good. I win anyway.
Well, it's your turn, so.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I win anyway. Let's see. So.
I have 5, so I'm not beating anything.
Nobody has higher than a 14, right?
Not
No,
me.
She is 10.
Alchemist. I add the yellow and blue die to this instead, so.
Oh,
This
nice.
is 15.
It there's nothing
Nope,
to do
it's
with that.
based on
It's
your
just-
Oh, that,
it's
okay.
10, give it 10. So.
So he wins it.
there
You do win it. So you get your green.
That sucked horribly. It's
I
not the way I
thought-
wanted to win it, but it worked. Alright.
So it makes this game interesting because you're
Yeah.
like, oh. Some people absolutely hate that about this game, but I think it's interesting.
No, it's cool. It's just,
I don't know
I'm
that
just
I
like,
want to play this
just
kind
like,
of game
oh,
all the
God.
time, but you know, once in a while,
Oh,
it's pretty fun. What the hell?
that's interesting. Okay.
Okay. All right. So you have to determine who is the lowest. It's Ashley still. Roll them dice. While I try to pick a cat hair out of my eyeball. Oh, I think I got it.
Wow. Holy crap.
I blind. I can't see what she got. But what did she do? All
Lots
ones?
of
Six,
3
six,
sixes
5, 2.
and a 5
Oh.
and a 2.
So close to
I
a poison.
know.
Poison would be bad
Mm.
for everyone but you. All right. So what do we got for highest? Yellow, red, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
So we take the lowest value, which will be red. I need a red. Everyone but you guys need a red. Yeah, remember, if somebody bets, you might be able to get their stuff.
Yeah.
And if the only token available is one you already have, an alternative action happens where you take other people's tokens, based on
Oh,
whether
that's
it's war or
right.
diplomacy.
And
Let me explain what the alternative actions are, because this could actually come into play, and that might determine whether Ashley wants to bet or not. So an alternative action. The hell are they? Oh, here we go. Or throne. No. Sorry. Okay. If it's war, the challenge winner takes one alliance token from any opponent. The challenge winner chooses which alliance token is taken. The challenge winner can take a token that matches the color of the token that was in the spoils. So that's not going to really help you.
well,
Or
no,
that you can, because it will let
it
you
doesn't
get.
have to be, but
Yeah,
you can if you
But
want
you
to.
can if you want to.
If
Sorry.
you rather screw somebody over out of the red instead of taking that one, you can.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's diplomacy, the challenge winner chooses a color in the direction clockwise or counterclockwise all players must pass. It's very similar to the cleric,
Mm-hmm.
but that's a way you can get a color that you don't already have. So if that's for diplomacy, if it's war, you just pick a person and take their shit.
So that's the. So how do you get the alternate action?
Because if she wins this round, she's already got a red. She doesn't need red, so she's allowed to take an alternative action.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like, Beth is probably going to be able to take an alternative action every turn until we start getting some greens out there.
Mhm.
So that the reason why I'm bringing that up is she may want to actually bet this round.
Mhm.
But you get to choose first because she was the lowest player,
Oh,
so
okay.
you get to choose for the auction. Yep. Sorry. You can pass if you don't want to bet. You don't have to bet. Although it worked out well for you last time.
I probably won't keep it again, but that's fine.
You never know. You did last time. So he's betting 2 different colors. So we don't have to worry about the value unless we're
No.
betting 2 different colors as well. Are you gonna bet? Ooh.
Imagine.
Pass.
Yeah, you win.
Alright. Those go there, yep, and then you get to pick whether it's going to be war or diplomacy.
It's war, and I'm going first. This cannot be changed.
So what is that?
14.
14? Okay, I didn't see that color, sorry. Well, shit. That won't help. I'm just gonna try Necromancer.
What does that do?
You draw a random card from the discard stack. If you do, you add that power to this instead of the die.
Okay.
I think there's an 8 in here somewhere.
There's a 9.
Am I gonna draw it?
Whoa!
Holy crap! I did not expect that. I was going for the 8.
So that's
Sweet.
16.
16.
Yep.
So tied right now, but you would win the tie.
Would I?
Yep.
Oh, I would because there's stuff in the spoils right now. I think I used your own card against you.
You did. You did. You used my own card against me.
That's just mean. Sorry.
It is.
I'm gonna play the spy. I roll 1 die. I'll roll the green one just cause. Hey, I got the same thing
A
again.
full house. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you got a full house.
Man.
So what
You gotta
happens?
take
if-
a number.
Wow.
Pick a.
Yellow,
one
red, or
Yellow,
blue.
red, or blue, whichever's
So,
lowest.
So yellow.
You take the yellow.
I
You
have
have
to
to.
take
You do.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah,
take
because
the
based on the
lowest.
die rolls, not your. This
You
is
have
like
to take
a,
the lowest
Oh,
of
okay.
one of these 3 colors.
Gotcha.
Whichever one is the lowest.
After rolling, draw a random card from the next player's hand. That card becomes the next player's played card. If the card is green, gain 1 green alliance token from the bank.
So you take a
That's
random
Ashley's.
card out of her hand.
So do that, and that's gonna be the card you play, and he's gonna hope it's green,
Yeah.
regardless of what it does.
Spread them out good.
Watch, you have no green cards. Green card.
Oh!
Yep. Damn.
That's the card you play.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Somehow
what's the special
lower than
ability?
mine.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
I
the
had
ability?
something good.
Well, you have an ability. What
What's
is
the
it?
ability do?
Only die except the green die.
Well, you can mess somebody up.
Mhm.
Well, neither of
You
us,
can't.
but
You can't touch mine.
Yeah.
Messing it up. I already.
you could take a higher die and
lost.
make it lower if you possibly can.
You did.
Or she could roll another 6, which would have been nice, because then she could have.
Then you would have had a. You could have had a full house again.
Yeah,
You got
that's
it.
why it's good to
Yeah.
roll. So it's worth it. It just
Yeah.
didn't help.
You could have got a full house.
All right, let's see what Ian does to us.
I got really lucky that round.
Yeah, you did.
Mhm.
That was gonna screw
Me
you
too.
over.
Like we both got cards we
No,
needed
it's
just
not a
because we
tie.
needed
No.
it.
I got 2 tokens.
I don't think it's possible to beat
And I
that
lost
number.
it.
I don't think so.
16.
I'm-
If you had 2 9s.
Unless you have some kind of insane power, I don't think it is.
And Necromancer played out really well for me.
Yeah.
Can't believe that.
Yeah,
Insane.
that's crap.
I like it though.
Yeah, but that's crap.
On the bright side, I'm not going to take any of the stuff you risked.
I know, 'cause it's the same, which is why I'm like, I'm happy you're winning, because we're the same colors.
I'm bored and this seems like a fun thing to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shuffle and draw X cards from the discard stack where X is the value of the green die, so 5. So I get to roll.
Oh, this one could possibly kill us because there's some high value. And you add them together?
Nope, I play one of the cards in place of this card and then discard the rest.
So you just get one random card.
I just get one random card.
Depending on
to
what it
use,
is, it could
but
be devastating.
I wouldn't.
No.
Not necessarily,
No?
but.
Well,
I can't
his
remember what's in
powers
there.
could be, his powers could do something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so.
But the
1,
power
2,
is not
3,
going to be
4,
that
5.
cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Well, you could have that one that just lets you take one from the
But I get
spoils.
to choose which card I use.
Yes.
yeah, it was worth a shot. I mean, I could
Oh.
win in this in the
Yeah.
third round. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, that's a really cool score.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't help me.
You have any cool abilities? You can at least get something out of it.
I guess it's a yes.
That sounds like it.
I win again.
The Alchemist.
What?
I forgot
Blue
what it
and
does.
yellow dies add together 12 and 6 is 18.
I told you it could be devastating.
I didn't even think that was possible. Holy crap! Wow.
Man, what are the odds I'm gonna ever have that happen?
I
know.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you got
That
lucky.
I can't even believe that actually happened. Alright.
That's what this game does.
So what happens now? I
You
get
get
to
You get to
I
pick.
get the
Oh, actually, you get to pick. Sorry.
pick out of there, but I'm probably gonna
Well, I mean, you're not taking that one. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
No, it's either
You
red
need
or
all
black.
of them.
Yeah, I might as well take the highest.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
there's
thing.
nothing left in the pool for black. That's my.
Right.
That's true.
Granted, I could still steal it from someone eventually.
Which is
That is
why I
also
stole
true.
it in the first place.
You know what? I want it back.
Technically, I
It's
stole
it was
this from
mine
you
in
in
the
the
first
first
place.
place,
I want
yeah.
it back.
Alright, so the red comes back
Back in
over here.
black.
Red and green. It's Christmas time. A noble treachery. Oh, that wasn't this card. Whoops.
Is this card here?
Yep. Eventually, we'll be shuffling them back into the game.
This game is like stressful.
It is.
But it's fun, right?
It is.
Oh,
Oh, my
yeah,
god.
I
No,
like-
it's just like nerve wracking.
All right. So who is in last? Actually,
Yeah.
I'm glad I paid attention to the cards though, because originally I was gonna just do something to throw it away, and I'm like, wait a minute.
something
happened.
I can actually
Sure.
Try to channel
Huh?
Bob
Have you won
Saget
every
and hope
round
for a
so
full
far?
house.
No, I didn't win the first round.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, close to.
So
I was pretty
close.
close to a full house, but not quite.
So the
Close, but
green
no
is the
Story
cigar.
You're not with
of
us
my
today.
life.
The green is the highest.
Yep.
So
And Ian gets to choose to bet first if he wants to.
Dear Lord.
that doesn't work. What
What the hell? How does that work?
You know I'm gonna pass this time. Mostly because I already have a green, so.
I don't. So, are you gonna bet?
I don't know. I do have that. That's kind of dangerous.
We're at $369
Nice.
towards the $1,000 goal.
I
I don't know that
not
we'll
gonna
hit
bet a
1,000, but that's
No,
actually pretty
But
good.
we're doing
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
I might as well try for it.
I was saying to
find
them
it
I dropped out
something
of Girl Scouts because I was terrible at fundraising, so the fact
I'm
that
not good at
I made as
fundraising.
much as I did.
But that's still not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, anything we had made would have been good.
Right.
We made enough for each of us to make more than $1 an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm betting on one blue.
And we get to game
One
one
blue?
before.
Just one. I'm.
For the hell of it, I'm all in.
Oh wow, she's all in. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just...
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of slide these like that.
Yeah, because those are all. She's all in.
And we're gonna do diplomacy, and I'm gonna go last.
Okay.
So I'm going first.
Yep.
So lowest score wins.
Okay, I'm gonna use a scout and take a look at your hand. I get to take one card and give you one from my hand.
Shit. I'm gonna lose this round then. You get to look at the hand?
Yep.
Damn, that's a good
It's a
card.
scout. Yeah, it's sad that she's getting screwed over with that, but you know, it happens.
Yeah, I'm so screwed right
It
now.
happens, it happens, Patty. We're sorry.
Oh, why are you doing that to me? You already have green.
Yeah, but you don't.
I know.
Yo! That's it. Game over.
Where'd she go?
She's right here. Oh. Besides, if he wins, he can take her red.
I can take her out?
Oh no, he can't. It's not from the banks.
Yeah.
It's from the.
He can still get one because he
Oh
can
no,
go for
yeah,
Ashley.
he can make her
He
move.
can do an alternate because it's diplomacy. So I
Yeah.
think diplomacy lets you do that, right? Yeah, because war you take anything. Diplomacy you move a color.
Yeah, and you
Clockwise
can
or
just say
counterclockwise?
red.
Here are
Right.
your cards.
Oh,
and
you,
let me-
did you choose the direction too, right?
Yep, I knew you were gonna take that card.
Yeah, but
Well,
it's too
He
bad.
automatically wins this round. Oh well, not this
I don't
round.
play
Next
it,
round.
Yeah.
But it prevents me from automatic. I would have automatically won this round.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Here's
There's.
the
It would be
consolation
impossible
prize.
to beat me with that
Consolation
Oh,
prize.
card. All right. Well.
Okay.
So I have an 8.
Yeah. Or the lowest score.
Alright. I'm gonna play the very scantily clad witch. Choose higher or lower, roll the blue die. If the die result matches your prediction, take a blue alliance from the bank. Since there isn't one in the bank, I can take it from another player.
That's nice.
That's cool.
So high or low?
Lower, hopefully.
It's gonna be high.
Oh, come on!
It's because Beth said something.
I know! Every fucking time!
So you have a 12.
I have a 12 in diplomacy.
That's pretty sad that he's winning with an 8.
You are not allowed to predict my dice rolls anymore.
Okay. I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
1 out of 6. What happens if it's the same? I guess you just don't get it.
Yeah,
No.
it has to. It has to be what you predicted.
You said high or low, so if it's 1, 2, or 3, it's low.
Higher or lower than it was. I'm saying like.
Yeah, so if you
Oh.
roll a 5, nothing happens.
Yeah.
So my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the red die.
So you're noble. You roll any die except the black.
die. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get a throne. Which I did not. Although I might have just made it possible for someone else to win this round.
So you now have a 4.
Yeah, if anyone's a red.
I now have a 4, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, it says you may re-roll all dice.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't
So
have
you-
to.
But does that mean I can roll 1, 2, or 3?
No,
or
no,
I
it's
have to
either
roll
all
all
or
of them
nothing.
or nothing?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's,
all or nothing.
that's what I thought.
I should have just said higher. I should
You
have.
should do that. Just saying.
No, because if you'd said higher, you would have rolled lower. It's
I
It's
know.
the rule.
I love dice so much.
Well, in all fairness, the odds were with
They're
you.
so terrible.
The odds were with you to roll.
The odds
lower.
were with me, the gods were not.
May the odds be ever in your favor. They're basically, when they say that, they're like, fuck off and die, is what they're kind of saying.
That's really them saying, you are so screwed.
We will be entertained by your death. Thank you. Remember that time where you fought that war against us for like one day?
Even so, that is still. Okay, you know what? It's the chances are really kind of crappy. Really kind of crappy, but it's my only chance of actually winning the hand, which. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna re-roll a die. Yes!
What just happened?
I
She just got
rolled the
thrown.
die,
Yep.
and oh yeah, I got that too.
So
But
I think you just won.
I just screwed him over. Oh,
There
I
you
got
go.
the wrong one. I got the wrong one. Dang it. Oh well.
You get to pick.
But you get
That
to
wasn't
pick.
one
You
of-
get to pick one of. You get to pick the lowest of the. So she gets the red.
Doesn't mean she necessarily wins, because she still has to win
Right.
this.
Yeah, no.
No, I
But
thought
she
she.
might.
Didn't, I thought she
I-
didn't
oh.
have red. That's why.
No. I mean, it means nothing. I
No.
wasn't.
Ooh.
I meant to roll the one that would have screwed you over.
Mm.
Oh.
That's what
but
I meant to
did
do.
it?
No,
Oh,
because I
he's
rolled the
got a-
wrong one.
Although
Oh, his was black?
honestly, even if you had done that and if you had rolled a 6 there, I still would have been the lowest
Mm.
because
Yeah,
you're
'cause
one
he has a
higher than me.
1.
And
What are you at, 4?
Yeah, but
Right,
that because
possibly.
but I thought you were red and I wasn't,
Oh.
so I thought I would
Right.
have 5, and if I got a 5 or 6, you would have.
But it was confused you
Which
because
is-
I rolled the red die because
Yeah.
because I had to roll
Yeah,
anything
'cause
but the
it's-
die that I was.
I need to
Oh.
take one of the cards from your hand.
One of the
I need to
cards
take-
from my
I need
hand?
to take a random card.
Oh.
It's the same card he played on her,
Oh.
and it's the card you play. Whatever card I pull out of your hand is the card you play.
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, crap. I was
Yeah.
hoping I could screw over Lucas. I'm not going to be able to.
I was hoping for that too.
Unless she draws the card I was going to use. Nope.
That's the card you're
Roll
playing.
any die except the green die. Alright, well, I'll put that back.
After you asked for the green.
I'll just take one of the 6s and see if I can get a 6.
Which one? It makes a difference.
Not to me.
Nope.
You got a one.
Back to the one.
Yeah. That's funny that it went back to the one.
So Ian wins again.
So
He's
I
won
won again.
every challenge.
Except for the first one.
Yep.
yeah.
So you
I
get
get
green?
green.
Well, actually,
no, I get to
you
pick.
get
I
an
get
alternate
yellow.
action, and this was this is diplomacy, so you get to choose which direction you go in.
Wait.
I'm assuming
wait.
diplomacy.
get
You
to-
pick a color, and you. Oh, I'm sorry. These were spoils. I'm
Right.
sorry. Yep,
So I
I
just
forgot.
picked yellow. Like,
Mhm.
right?
You can-
Right?
Yes,
That's
yes,
right?
that's exactly
Okay.
what you do.
I'm just making
It's just
sure.
been
like,
so long
yeah, no,
since
it's
this
fine.
happened.
I just want to make sure that I was understanding correctly.
Nope. You're right.
Imagine I'm still gonna be rolling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me deal the cards first. I actually have to shuffle, so give myself one. Hang on. Are you kidding me? Really? Okay, that's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go.
You
You got the king straight. You got the king straight.
I forgot what she gets to do. I think she gets to rob somebody.
Nice.
Let me see.
You get the king straight.
Eh. You get. Let's see.
Just remember who screwed you over.
Oh, I know.
Oh no, she just gets to take an alliance token from the bank.
Ah.
Yeah.
Player must take alliance token that matches the color of the lowest value of the highest value die from the bank. So you
Doesn't have one.
You
Doesn't have one, so it's green.
Yep. You
Which
get
is what
12.
she wanted.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. I
yeah,
need the
what she
green.
wanted anyway.
It's like a pog.
I
And
used to have a
then
pog maker.
we're still going to be putting a green in here for the spoils.
Because it's the highest, or?
It's the only, well, yeah, because there's no yellows, no blue, green. It's the only one
Yeah.
left. So.
Wow. Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right, who wants to bet?
I'm passing.
Why not?
Pass.
I mean, pass.
So wait.
Really?
I
You
mean,
can bet
You can
one.
only bet two. You can bet one and beat
Because
her.
you beat
so.
me in
Yeah.
score, so that's all that matters. So.
Okay.
Alright.
And I still get to keep. Or to just
Nope,
stay
No,
that's
it's
spoil
it's
unless
a
somebody
spoil.
bets.
Okay.
And Ian still has an opportunity to.
Oh, I do? No,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
bet.
Oh, read first? Oh, sorry. That's right. Cause you, yeah, so you do. That goes, push that up a little bit.
Okay.
This comes your way.
And you get to decide which
If you
one
pick
it is.
diplomacy,
Diplomacy
you're gonna lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch words.
Because I know what Lucas has in his hand.
Oh, God.
I was already
At this
thinking about
point,
switching
if
it
you
back
want
to
to
war.
lose, pick diplomacy. He can literally get a 1. You want, that's it.
Ah.
Just 1.
That's nice.
No dice.
That's nice.
So you're going first or last?
So if you can tie with 1.
If you happen to have the same card, or if
It's a
you're-
unique.
I'll
there's
go last.
1 card. That's it.
Of course, you're going last because it does help.
It does.
I mean, it was good for me because it meant my 6 couldn't be changed.
Right. Yeah.
So
I
that's
don't
why
have
I went
anything
first
like
because I'm like,
that.
screw that, you're not changing my 6.
All the stuff I have would really be dependent
Except
on
I
everybody
almost
else,
won,
so.
but then Ian won.
Because it's
Because-
all over.
That's what he does.
He gets lucky freaking cards.
I got
For real.
screwed right now, though.
Oh.
I could have, if one thing had been different, or if I wasn't going first, I potentially could have won the game.
Ooh, that's how this game, man.
I know.
Game. So good though. I like it. A lot of people don't because of this very reason. You plan for stuff and then it's like, no.
Might be more backstabby than Guildhall.
It's accidental backstabby though. That's what pisses people
Yeah.
off. It's like roll and move. Some people don't like roll and move games like Talisman because it's super random. You just the dice tell you what to do. You don't get to plan a whole lot.
Yeah.
So, but I like roll and move games. I like random games.
Do you want me to get you
I
more
like
water?
to have a mix of everything.
I'm good for
Okay.
We're almost done this anyways, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Actually, I guess.
And then we'll probably need like.
I guess I'm gonna do this, whether or not it actually works out or not. Whatever. Probably won't, but. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll the yellow die.
Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You
Oh,
get this,
that's
you
right.
get
So
it.
what do I get?
You get to take
Do I take from
the
the bank?
highest from the bank.
I won.
So, yep. you
Ah!
won. Holy crap!
Do we finish this round first, or does he?
Nope.
No, I just got one of each.
Once
so.
you get them, they win.
I would have won too. My turn.
Oh
I
man.
could have
See,
just traded a yellow with one of that
yeah.
spreads. And
See, I was hoping that red would match because then I could use cleric and be like red left and be like done. So, but no, that
Yeah.
wow, that's too funny.
I had so much good
That's
stuff.
ridiculous.
It's a pretty crazy game, but I really enjoy it. I know a lot of people don't, but I love it.
It's so interesting because it really
Yeah, it
is as
doesn't matter
much
right
a
now.
blend of luck as skill. Like
It's a little
Yeah.
bit of both.
Yeah.
And the more you know the cards,
Yeah,
like,
it
the
helps
more
you
you
know
play.
the cards.
Yeah.
Because so many people are like, "Oh, it sucks," and they only play like a couple times.
But if
The
you
more
actually
you play
the
them,
game,
you know what the
understand
cards
what
are.
Yeah.
You can start
If I
anticipating
knew
stuff.
there were
I wanna get
options
this game,
for like
actually.
adding your
can
cards
get it for, like,
to the
14
score
Right.
instead.
Really?
I
I'm
need
sorry,
the
I,
counters.
an 8 and a 6. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
it should have
expensive.
been the highest.
Yeah,
it should've-
I wouldn't
yes.
get the
with the
cool
scores.
Yeah.
With the,
thing.
No,
the
you would
dice
get the
and
cardboard
the
one.
cards.
Yeah.
So is that the last one that we have down
For the
here?
pile down here, yeah. So we're gonna take a few minute break. I
Or
wonder
no?
if we should save Steampunk Rally for a little bit closer to the morning so
That's
people
kind
wake
of
up
what
and
I was
see it.
wondering
So I was
too.
thinking maybe Triassic Terror because we already did the broadcast of Triassic Terror, and some folks who are watching now haven't seen that.
Sure.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
That's fine with me. I'm good.
And then do see what time it is, and pick our next game based on that.
Okay.
The next games that are coming down are going to be Pandemic.
Uh-huh.
No, we wanted to wait for Pandemic. He's her friend. So we're going to do Steampunk Rally. Tales of Raven Knights is coming down.
Ooh,
Triassic
nice.
Terror is coming down. And then I'll pick a fourth. And just a little handful of games. I'm not sure what the fourth one's going to be yet.
Cool.
I want to
but-
get up and move.
Yeah,
that's
me
what-
too.
Yeah, so folks watching, we're going to go wait for just about 5-6 minutes so I can get some more games. And folks can walk around a bit before we fuse to these chairs. And some of us may want to grab a snack or something, so. Yeah, there's a cushion if you go, Ashley, to my desk in the living room. See that chair? I think it's tied to it though, so you might have to actually trade the chair.
Oh yeah, it is. It's not that big a deal. I can use my hoodie. Or maybe one of these pillows.
Well,
I want to flatten your pillows.
but not only that, they're so puffy that you'll probably fall out of the chair. I can bring down a folded up blanket though. When I come down with the games. You think that would work? Like a knit blanket? Fold it
I
up?
have to go out of your way.
I'm going upstairs.
True.
I literally have to pass that door on the way down. Okay, so next game, we'll say Triassic Terror because we know people, some people have already seen it,
Yeah.
and I'll turn off the mic for a second so people aren't hearing nothing. Triassic
Collection.
Terror, huh?
Oh no, we're just looking at your movies.
Oh.